this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. From UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Downfield, it's leg way. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And there's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pop over the middle. It's Green. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To the air. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense moving to a bunch formation.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, and that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Barry. Jukes to get past a man. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking for a man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's ball. He's brought down. A good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's leg way. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Using his legs, it's Ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Gators pick up enough for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Catch made on the out route. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Cook. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers, back there has time to throw, just having a dream performance.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Ball handed to the running back. The first down and still motoring. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
What's the play call going to be? 4th and short from the 10-yard line. They pass on the field goal and roll the dice. Receiver in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? A draw to the back. Makes a nice move there. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's ball. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. LSU offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, it's Manning. This time it's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Manning. The tight end has got it. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door for the 1st and goal.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Backed against the wall, you practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on third and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on fourth down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. So it's second down in town. Takes the handoff. It's caught. No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain in the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Let's go!
Trying to run it. It's Berry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ready up!
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. To the air. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught near the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers, as they come roaring back now.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. A first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. To throw, it's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance and in fact,
he's in the clear. Inside the 10. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. And the Gators moving quickly down the field here.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down. But his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Wilson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play, the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal.
Cricket.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
A second to go, but hand it to him again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense retakes the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Shotgun will hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Gonna run it. It's Ball. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
A timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's buried.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's buried. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. And it's good from 56 yards.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. He's got the first and still going. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.